Hey guys, intheinaka with grammar day number 5, and today's grammar is kiri or kirida, which is another way of using the grammar tamama. For those of you who don't know, tamama or mama something means whilst sort of still in the process of. Trying to think of an example off the top of my head of mama, like pajamaを着ったまま外にいた, maybe. Like while still wearing pajamas, I went outside. And this kitty is very much similar to mama and means something that is still in the process of happening. Sort of after something happened, such and such is still happening. A little bit difficult to explain, but I'll start off with an example then. For example, 息子は友達の家に行ったきり帰ってこない. So literally, implied my son or the son has gone to a friend's house and hasn't yet returned. So it's still in the state of having gone to the friend's house, effectively. So once more, that's 息子は the son, 友達の家に行ったきり went to the friend's house with kiri on the end, so to show this process is not yet finished. 帰ってこない hasn't returned, doesn't return. So 息子は友達の家に行ったきり帰ってこない. The son has gone to the friend's house and hasn't returned. The second example would be 物を人から借りたきり返さないのはどろぼうと同じですよと母に言われてしまった. So, my mother said to borrow something from a friend and not return it is akin to being a thief. So, in this case, it was 物を人から借りたきり返さないのは, which is, to have borrowed something from a friend, and that process of borrowing has not finished. 返さないのは返さない being not return. So, this form is usually followed by a negative. It's used to basically, it's after an action has occurred, that action is still taking place. Nothing has changed. So that's kiri, effectively very similar to the mama grammar. An action has taken place and is still occurring. It hasn't finished, it hasn't changed, that state hasn't changed. So to run through those two examples once more, 息子は友達の家に行ったきり帰ってこない and 物を人から借りたきり返さないのは泥棒と同じですよと母に言われてしまった. Right, okay, that is, so as you can tell from the example sentences, but I'll just state it here, the way to construct this grammar is the verb with the ta form. So in these examples, itta and karita, followed by kiri. So ta form followed by kiri or kirida. I haven't used an example with kirida in it, but if it comes at the end of a sentence, then it uses kirida. I do have an example here where it's 最近中村さんから何か連絡ありましたか？いえ、先月電話をもらったきりです。どうしたんでしょう？ Which is an example of them using kirida, and this example means recently have you heard anything from Nakamura-san? No, I got basically the last time I heard from him was a phone call last month. So 先月電話をもらったきりです. So received a phone call last month, and the kiri des is to show you that is the state that is still continuing. The state of having received a phone call from them last month is still continuing, and to sort of emphasize that was it. To emphasize, no, I haven't heard anything from them lately. Right, so that is kiri, kirida. That was grammar a day number 5. I hope that was understandable. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I'll put the examples below, and check back tomorrow for the next grammar a day. Thanks very much, guys. Speak to you later.